Okay. 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 I think I prepare everything. Yeah, and turn off my voice. Okay. I can let myself. Yeah. Now I will improve my stream. Yeah. At, at least this, and maybe yeah. Later there will be timer, but not now. I don't know how to do it. And yeah, web camera here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, actually I did it almost myself. This frame. Oh, how? So yeah, I did this frame almost on. Yeah, just find who took one in the internet and make a little bit different. Yes, all this in the head. I did own. Yeah, this thing. It was a little bit hard. About Ojo, it's not too much progress now. That's my palette, of course. It will look something like this, and yeah, I want to add gradient here. So yeah, it's actually not so fast. I spent already almost 2 hours on only on this. Yeah, it won't be really soon, but maybe on next stream, maybe after one, I'll do it already, and it will be okay. So yeah, I can I can hide this and this too, and yeah, I think I have to add here some color, not just black, and here will be there will be a chat here. Yeah, there will be a chat here, and now now I I have to buy Rutoni chat before it, I think, or I'm not sure how to do it, but I know about Ruto. Oh, and I forgot about headphones. What? What? Okay, yeah, I forgot about headphones. Yeah, so today we'll do reaction videos and a little drawing, a little bit continue this. Uh, at first, our video will be this. We watched a little bit on last stream. Oh, and I I wasn't able to do a stream in Friday because my light was cut off was cut off. So yeah, that's the reason why there one wasn't a stream in Friday. Yeah, first we will watch this one, finish, and there's drama about Emiro and Miskiff. Yeah, I so yeah, it's not so long time ago, but yeah, I know a little bit about this. Yeah, from Rush, but yeah, and this was I just was interesting. It was here. Yeah, just interesting. What will be the reason why I will stop watching porn? Yeah, that's just interesting. So yeah, I think I can put a can wear wear my headphones and start reaction. So okay, alright. I'm fine, thanks. And you? Good or not? Mm, Meh. Okay. Then I will start. Hmm. You, you can type. You can text. How are you? You can answer another question. Oh, but okay.
Either. 1. So what you're saying is, the trouble with lots of debates is
Oh,
there's often more than one reasonable
sure.
perspective on an issue. And this is a massive hurdle. People start to think that your opponent's position is
Yeah, normal.
plausible or even just
But
understandable, then there is
people
every
here.
chance they will
Okay.
start to listen to them. And we can't
Yeah.
have that. Listening
It
might lead to
was
comprehension, which might
most.
lead to
Yeah.
persuasion. At this point, the debate is lost and our
Debate.
ego is tossed in the bin. Fortunately, Schopenhauer says that we can nip this nascent threat in the bud through the careful use of exaggeration. Every time your opponent puts forward a position, simply say, so what you're
So what
saying
you-
is, and then fill in the blank with the most outlandish interpretation
yeah.
of their words you can possibly
Just
imagine. So if I were to argue that freedom of speech is a
can't. Fuck. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Now it has to be. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just dumb. Fuck. Okay.
good general principle in any liberal society.
Thank
You can
you.
respond by saying, oh, so you think we should be able to shout bomb in a crowded airport? That is ridiculous. You can clearly see the move being made here. We have taken my statement that freedom of speech should be highly valued and reinterpreted free speech to mean a total lack of restrictions on any speech, rather than leaving room for a more moderate position that would admit of certain caveats. There are a number of ways you can achieve this exaggeration. You can pretend that in affirming a particular case of something, your opponent has actually agreed to a much more general principle. So in the above example, I could put on my best faux outraged face and say, well, I never. This guy wants to control what people can say and do. When actually their argument simply points out that in the particular case of yelling bomb at an airport, we might want to make an exception to the general rule of not policing speech. We can also interpret every use of a word with some inherent vagueness in the most bizarre and ridiculous way possible. So if they say bad, we will pretend they have said equivalence to the devil himself. And if they say good, we will interpret that as completely beyond reproach, as if it is the wellspring of morality. This ensures that their true point will be completely obscured with
You just make a different meaning of their sentences and just that's not their argument, not what they said, and yeah, it's not so good. They can't defend this so easily, but yeah, they can just say you didn't understand it right. So yeah, if person know about this and will cut you, if it will be catch you up on everything, every single go try when you try to do this something like this. Yeah, just avoid avoid direct confrontation and go in the way I didn't understand you, and in that way I understand you. It's not right, totally not right, because it means different. And yeah, that's actually interesting. But yeah, if person know about everything, every single trick, then you have a problem with these things. Yeah, just person will be really uh will really be serious in the argument, in argue in argument, yeah, in argument, and will just repeat and try to clarify his their point, just until you just agree with them that that means exactly that, not what you try to interpret. Yeah, and then yeah, it won't work so good. But actually in real life, yeah, not so much people who knows about these tricks and will catch up with this.
only an implausible straw man left in its place. And that sets us up perfectly for our next move. If you want to help me make more videos like this, then please consider subscribing to 2. What I'm saying is, to continue our misrepresentative gambit, we can bolster our own arguments by essentially splitting them in two. We will have one very careful, circumspect, rational, and almost truistic position, and another one which is much looser but can also do a lot more for us. Whenever we're not being actively criticized, we can assert the looser position and then retreat back into our stronger one if anyone raises an objection. If I wanted to argue for the abolition of puppies, I would start by saying something really sensible, like certain types of large dog can be very dangerous. Then, when my opponent has taken their eye off the ball, I can start talking about banning puppies more openly. But when they regain focus and point out that my position is ridiculous, I can say, "Pwah, get a load of this guy. He doesn't think that dogs can be dangerous." This is known as a Mott and Bailey argument, or a Mott and Bailey fallacy if you're talking to someone who cares about logical principles. It is perfect when you want to smuggle in a position without anyone noticing the sleight of hand maneuver going on.
It's maybe it cannot work just because if there's another trick in this argument, like taking the weakest argument in your opponent's the weakest argument and to break it and make everything else what he said just nothing. He he didn't he wasn't alright, so everything else not alright. Oh, hey, hello, I'm fine. Mm, mhm, mm, no, I'm not sure in this. I'm starting, so no. Not right now, it's not. Yeah.
On. If you're really good at this, then you can convince people of whatever you like, framing the entire discussion as if it follows from an obvious truism. Eventually, people may become so confused that they'll start to think your extreme suggestions are simple entailments of your more minimal position. So someone will hear certain types of dog are dangerous and immediately think this means we have to eliminate all puppies without stopping to consider whether that actually follows from their original statement. The ideas will become associatively welded to one another. This means we'll be able to bypass the logical, reasonable part of someone's mind and get great to the good stuff. The stuff that is more willing to hang on our every word unthinkingly. If you use this strategy
Yeah.
and the previous one together successfully, it becomes basically impossible to lose an argument. As far as your
Until person will be really tough and will will just so you said this and it's not true, especially this. Not all dogs is bad, so why do we have to eliminate all of them? Only the bad one, and yeah, it won't be so easy with that kind of people who can listen other people. Yeah, I'm that kind of person. Yeah, I can just argue people with their statements, cause if they will say something before and then in the future will say something not what will be different in is with their previous thought, yeah, with previous statement, then I can just remind them about it. And so if you are erring with someone who do this a lot, then yeah, it won't help. He will just really tough and will cut every every trick.
your viewers or
Yeah.
listeners or audience is concerned, you are a very reasonable person holding a perfectly obvious position, whereas your opponent is making some plainly ridiculous claim they cannot possibly defend. It's a way of poisoning the well
Oh, thanks, Sophia.
before you even really get started. Anyone watching will begin from the position that you are probably right, and then you just have to lampoon the straw version of your opponent's argument that you've constructed to hammer home the message. It basically does itself. But of course, we're just getting started. Now we have to move on to the business of active argumentation and how to come out on top, even when you really shouldn't. 3. The endless assault of questions.
Mhm.
In another one of my videos, we went through the careful way that Socratic questioning can be used to clarify what someone says in a discussion, and how it can facilitate good faith argumentation, where both you and your interlocutor can come to a mutual understanding of one another's points in order to learn something new and hopefully get closer to the truth. But who cares about that? Now we must forget Socrates and employ questions in an entirely different way. One aims to baffle and confuse, right?
I don't know, but my charger isn't work on in my laptop very good last time. We will have to bring it to the master for repairing it.
Rather
Repair it.
than
Yeah,
illuminate. We must keep
let's
our opponents
continue.
constantly on their toes with questions that are either irrelevant to their overall point or simply lead them in the direction we want them to go. So, if you're representing the Pro Puppy League and I am still on my puppy annihilation campaign, I might send a merciless barrage of questions your way. They might range from ones that imply something is nebulously untoward about your character. Why is it exactly that you have such a perverse affection for canines, Mr. Jones? To ones that are evidently loaded. So how do you account for the fact that dogs have consistently been used as weapons of war throughout history? To ones that are simply beside the point. Is it not true, Mr. Jones, that you were recently seen in the company of not dogs, but cats? Our aim here is not to use questions to understand, but to undermine. Even the most intelligent people can be reduced to stuttering and silence if you throw enough varied inquisitions at them in quick succession. You're essentially forcing their minds to continuously jump from issue to issue, never letting them rest long enough so that they can form a coherent thought. It goes
Yeah, but someone can be so like that doesn't lead that that's not actually have any connection with our topic. So let's return to our argument, and then yeah, just someone who will be tough and will make all this. That's really will be a problem for someone for argumenter like him.
goes without saying that we should only pay attention to the answers of these questions when it suits us. So if they give a perfectly sensible response, we should just ignore them, refusing to even acknowledge it. But obviously, if they slip up, giving an answer that seems
Yeah.
unsatisfactory or is confusing or contradicts something they said earlier in the debate, even slightly, then we can pounce upon that. We
Yeah,
triumphantly
yeah.
cry. Upon closer inspection, your whole position falls apart. For the rest of the encounter, we should not let them forget this, coming back to it whenever we get the sense they're a bit too comfortable. Best of all would be if we get them to make a series of flawed or confusing or contradictory answers in quick succession, as this is sure to provoke a laugh from anyone watching. This is all to give the impression that your opponent does not even know what they are talking about, despite the fact they might be very knowledgeable. Some of the best types of questions to provoke this sort of reply are ones that contain within them a presupposition that the debater does not agree with. So I could ask, but given that puppies are evil, why shouldn't we get rid of them? Then, not only does the speaker have to answer the question, they are also bound to want to dispel this presupposition, or else they'll be seen as implicitly endorsing it. And of course, my opponents would not want to concede the idea that puppies are evil. However, to anyone watching, it just looks like someone's giving a long, convoluted response to a downright simple question. This
Be not so easy because someone bad, someone is good, and puppies. If we are talking about small dogs, which only born was born, so you can say it's evil or not. Maybe it will grow up in such a good dog. So yeah, and it will be, I think, enough for answering on this. Just something not so not so something what to won't lock your position. You should say that that's really can be good killing bad puppies, but how can you know about which is bad or good? And yeah, it will be good statement in that. At least answer not so bad.
impression that we are a superior intellect, easily able to trip our opponents up with elementary questions about puppies. Of course, this is even easier if you prime your audience to feel like you must be fundamentally in the right. And this is where Schopenhauer's next observation enters the arena. 4. Control the metaphors. A lot of us like to go around pretending that we are very rational. But in recent years, we've started to discover just how many extra logical factors influence our judgments and decisions. And just one of these is the power that framing, metaphors, and labels have on our thoughts. For instance, if the losses in a situation are emphasized more than the gains, then it makes people more risk averse, even if the actual facts have not changed at all. But this cognitive bias presents a gleeful opportunity for the unscrupulous debater who cares nothing for truth and simply wants victory. The prospect of controlling the frame of the discussion. This can be done in a number of ways. First, we give our position
Mhm.
a name that is packed as full as possible with positive connotations. So we won't call our worldview puppy nihilism, but instead something like mauling protectionism. And this will stretch to the
Mhm.
metaphors we use. We won't paint ourselves as joyously arguing for the annihilation of innocent puppies, but instead will emphasize all of the protective elements of our position. We will express real sympathy for the puppies. We don't want to hurt them, we'll say. We just recognize that this is a sad necessity of protecting people from harmful guard dogs. We will proclaim that those who oppose us are not doing so out of some affection for puppies. They just don't have the guts to do what must be done. We won't call them
Mm, but I can agree with just statement that how can you know about which puppies is bad or not? Just puppies, just dogs will which just guard their territory. Just yeah, you have a dog and it protects your house, your territory. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Yeah, if someone will come into your home without permission, w- then that's not bad. That dog a little bit bite him. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. What about dogs which live outside? Yeah, and they are not good. They are attacking people. Yeah, th- they actually can be eliminated. Yeah, but not every dog, and it will rare. And I even don't know how he can keep his his statement after this.
them puppy lovers, but instead something more nefarious, like puppy fanatics or the puppy league. Of course, the particular context will dictate which metaphors it makes sense to use. If we want to appeal to those who consider themselves supremely rational, then we will emphasize the hysterical nature of caring so deeply about puppies. We'll use terms like puppy worshippers and pupsteria. If we want to make it seem like our opponents are out of touch, then we can talk about those fortunate enough to have the time to care about puppies. If we want people to view our opponents as just evil, then we can emphasize what we say are the downsides of puppies and then say that they actively support that. Then the puppy supporter becomes a mauling enthusiast or a dog poo lover. The possibilities stretch as far as your logical conscience is willing to accommodate. And this does not just end at controlling the
And there's more about that your argument not just with people, but with audience which watches your arguments. It's more about this, not just you are arguing with someone to someone. Because if if you will talk and no one will able to inter to interact with yours Erwin, then yeah, it will be not so good, and you just won't be able to win because if you're arguing with someone, then what you're doing? You try to win that your opponent won't be able to answer to your to be to say something opposite to your statement, yeah, and he won't be able to say anything from I'm living and I'm agree. I agree. So yeah. And yeah, in that case, just face to face, it's not. It This tricks can be used, but that's if your opponent listen to you really careful and find every your trick, then there's nothing. But when it comes to audience which listen to you, then there's a lot of chance that it will work. Cause if you're really smart it's nothing. Cause everyone in audience isn't so smart. They can be more or less intellectual, less find these tricks, and then just start thinking you're wrong. And when someone from audience start doing something, another people that's not audience, but wait me a second. Mm, but wait, what? Oh, mhm. Crowd. Yeah, crowd. When someone do something in crowd, when someone does something in crowd, then it starts spreading across everyone, and everyone do the same. If someone start running, and someone will enter them, and they just start running, and yeah, and going in opposite. Fuck, I think I just went far away from topic. It's something else. Fuck. Okay. So, if someone wants to agree with to your opinion, then there's not so much chance that audience will change their opinion that you're wrong and your opponent is right. But if you will catch up your opponent in something a really serious mistake, then yeah, you will win in this situation.
the terms used in a debate, it can stretch to the way that we talk about the power dynamics at play. In one situation, we can argue that we're only saying what everyone else is thinking, and it's only because the powers that be prevent it that people aren't speaking out more against puppies. Alternatively, if we want to appeal to people that consider themselves intelligent and moderate, then we can say that really this is the position of the thinking man. We are the few who are enlightened enough to stand up for killing puppies when most are still dreaming of unrealistic scenarios of humans and puppies living in harmony. But you and I, we've thought about it. We know the truth. We could also associate the puppies or their supporters with a group of people maligned by our audience, which in different scenarios might be the rich or the poor or certain foreign nations. As I said, the possibilities are endless. None of this directly argues for our position or adds a single logical reason to believe in it, because it doesn't
Yeah,
have to. It's playing on
it
people's
does.
identities.
Yeah.
Very few people want to be seen as hysterical or unthinking, so the more we keep implying that our opponents must be like that, the less people want to take up the cause of the puppies. We're then controlling not just the debate, but the way the debate is perceived. If we are able to frame the whole issue in our favour, either by presenting ourselves as the sensible voice of reason fending off some fringe lunatics, or as a small independent group of brave truth-tellers revealing hidden secrets, then a great many people who don't know anything about the questions involved will probably accept this
Yeah.
presentation and think, well, the anti-maulers do seem to be the rational ones here, and they'll be much more likely to unthinkingly parrot our position. When done skillfully, this is a proper master stroke for the manipulative debater, as it allows them to pre-weight this discussion and any further discussions in their favour, which is quickly becoming a consistent theme of the video. And in a similar vein, we'll now move on to a devious type of trap to lay for our unsuspecting opponent, one that can actually turn their superior knowledge against them. 5. The strength of common sense. How many times have you heard someone defend a position by saying, well, it's just common
Ooh.
sense, isn't it? Of course, strictly speaking, this doesn't support anything. Common sense is a pretty fallible way of establishing whether something is correct. If we had clung desperately to our
Mm, I want to translate this common. I'm not sure what does it mean. Common sense. Yeah, meaning. But actually, good sense and sound judgment in practical. Mm, the basic way of practical knowledge and judgment that we all need to help us live in a reasonable and so well. The bit to use good judgment, make a decision. I'm not sure. I'm not sure in meaning. Mm, maybe if I translate it to my language, that's common sense. Mm. Oh, I see. It's a little bit different from that. Okay. then yeah,
common
you
sense
know,
since
understand this.
3000 BC, then we would arguably still believe that the sun god Ra fought
Mm,
monsters over the course of the night to ensure that he rose again the next morning. After all, how else would the sun keep coming back? It's just common sense. This
yeah,
is
it
where
was common.
Schopenhauer's next dastardly play comes in.
Mm,
He points out that one of the best ways to make an informed opponent seem foolish is to say something wrong, but that appears to be common sense, and then let them try and refute it, probably using some long
mm,
explanation that draws on their particular expertise. You can imagine this happening in a historical debate about geocentrism, the belief that the Earth is the center of the universe and everything else orbits it.
mm,
At least in theory, the geocentrist could say, look, we seem to stay still, don't we? And the sun
mm,
seems to move. No doubt a crowd of non-astronomers 16th
yeah.
century onlookers would be pretty satisfied with this line of reasoning. It appeals to common sense. Of course, the actual historical Renaissance position of geocentrism was much more sophisticated than this. I don't want to misrepresent that. After this, Copernicus has to take the stand and carefully explain that there are actually subtle contradictions in the best geocentric models of the solar system, and that if you move to a more complex heliocentric model, then this clears some of them up. Then, a century later, Kepler would have to interject and say that our best heliocentric models actually make slightly more accurate predictions of planetary movements than our best geocentric ones. Sure, they are technically, correct, but the very length of
Mm,
their explanation would probably cause many listeners to go, look how hard they have to work to deny the
yeah.
basic facts of the matter. The sun revolves around the earth. Get over it. It's just common sense. This reflects the observations of
Mm,
behavioral economist Daniel Kahneman, that we often
just something what people can understand more easily than the rest. Yeah, when it's too hard to explain and people just don't know about this too much, then yeah, just common sense become a really good thing in argument. Yeah, just mm, I don't know if we are able to come up with example, but yes, it actually works good. Maybe not every time, not in every argument, but if you can explain your position you can explain your position easier, more easily than your opponent, then there's there's more chance that the audience will believe in your position in your statement than in your opponent. Yeah, that's true.
prefer a simple
That's
explanation
funny.
to one that is complicated but ultimately closer to the truth. It is often a much better way of managing our mental resources. If reality is too complex to understand at a glance, then unless the issue is of life changing import, we may as well just move on in ignorance. But for the dishonest debater, this opens up a great opportunity to get the upper hand by making
Yeah.
sure their position is not necessarily correct, but definitely seems simpler than their opponent's. This will allow that ever helpful common sense advantage to kick in, and you'll have an inherent head start in any confrontation with someone arguing something more complicated. And the great thing about your opponent embarking on a lengthy explanation of a complex point is that you can do the following to great effect. 6. Interrupt.
Mm.
Imagine that I'm giving an
Oh.
in-depth presentation of quite a delicate
Yeah.
argument. Perhaps I am arguing that despite Gödel's second incompleteness theorem, there are still multiple helpful uses for second-order logic. This would take quite a long time and require several reasoning steps that some people might question, especially if they're not presented in a sufficiently nuanced way. So what would make turning this difficult task into a near impossible one? Well, interrupting me every few
Yeah.
seconds would probably do the trick. Then I would lose my place multiple times and be much more likely to put something clumsily, allowing for my points to
Yeah, you just will forget about your your what you're talking about a little bit earlier. Yeah, and just wait. What I'm talking about? What am I talking? I don't know. Maybe. And yeah, it will be more clumsily. It will be clumsier. It will be clumsy. Yeah, and if it will be really often just question about what was the weather today, what was man I can't think about examples. Just just question which won't suit to the theme, to the topic, yeah. And this question, then your opponent will be able to say just you're interrupting me too much. Just you don't want to listen me, so yeah, you know that you're not right, and you try to stop me. And and with that statement, you can lose. So yeah.
to become confused or garbled. Then I will leave the impression on anyone present that I am not confident in my argument or that I do not sufficiently understand it. It will seem like you are showing me up as you forensically analyze my argument in real time as I'm giving it. Of course, in reality, all you're doing is not letting me get a word in edgeways, but that's besides the point. As I said at the beginning, we are not concerned with good faith, truth, logic, or validity. We are concerned with winning, dominating, and destruction. And for all its philosophical flaws, this strategy can leave the strong impression of victory. This interruption tactic is a
And victory this will be if you have an audience which listen your argument. If not, then there's not so much sense to do this, because if there's no one who can think about that your opponent is clumsy and other things you're doing with them while arguing, then yeah, it won't help.
especially important to do if your opponent looks like they have an argument that will actually end up refuting your position. Then you are in a race to interrupt them before they can reach their dreaded QED.
Yeah.
You see this an awful lot in interview programs. In an effort to catch out their subject, the interviewer will refuse to let them finish their point, and instead insist on taking issue with every step of the argument as it progresses. I think people are luckily starting to see through this trick more often, but it's still incredibly common. And if you plan to be a disingenuous arguer, it is an invaluable tool in your arsenal. And it might also
Your opponent go into emotional, yeah, and when someone under emotion, angry, at least yeah, angry, it makes them stop thinking more about their position, about their arguments. They are just start saying what first will come to their mind, and yeah, it will really good the argument for you to win against these people. Just they won't doing they won't do er, good statement to argument, and you will able easily break their position, their statements.
time, they're
And
pretty reasonable. They are often able to formulate their arguments both intelligently and convincingly. And this is really annoying if your overall goal is just to trick people into agreeing with you. So, if our opponent is on the verge of making some sense, we must nip that in the bud immediately by making them as angry as humanly possible. When someone is angry, it's much harder for them to refute your arguments point by point. They are much more likely to drift off topic or become incoherent or just make a fool of themselves. At this point, you can pretty much ignore anything they've said so far and simply point at them and say, "Goodness me, how can I be expected to
Yeah.
debate with such a person?" After the discussion, people will be talking about how calm and collected you were in the face of this clearly unhinged adversary, despite the fact that you set out to get under their skin in the first place. Of course, how you make this person angry is contextual and also entirely up to you. You might launch a series of unjustified ad hominem attacks and hope that they take the bait. Maybe your constant interruptions will be sufficient to make them snap. Perhaps you can just speak in a supremely derisive tone of voice, condescension dripping from your every passing word until they find your very presence insulting. I'll leave you to work out the details, but the main objective is to be a complete wind-up merchant. Once your opponent is frothing at the mouth, they'll be unable to challenge your position, meaning that you win by default. Sure, we've missed out on the potential to have our views challenged and made someone look like an idiot for no reason, but we won, and that's the important thing. Then again, what's the point in winning if we don't get across the further idea that we are beings of unparalleled intellect? Brain box titans straddling the channel through which lesser minds paddle in their silly little boats. Well, luckily, our next point should clear this up nicely. 8. Toss a word salad. Now we have come,
What?
my most amorous and treasured squabbler, to the juncture at which we commence the audacious explorations of the isle's most thesaurine. We must pluck the loquacious fruits from the evergreen tree at the midmost yard of the garden of faux eloquence. We shall conquer the monosyllabic, dispense with the comprehensible, and retreat into the safe refuge of near unintelligibility. Or, to quote W.C. Fields, if you can't dazzle them with brilliance, then baffle them with bullshit. But in this case, we must carefully construct our bullshit, dress it up in the finery of academic language and technical terminology, so that to the uninformed observer it looks like a colossus of intellectual capability. But on closer inspection, it's just a shop mannequin in a cheap powdered wig. This is a way of achieving the aesthetics and authority of intellectualism without having to do any of that messy thinking or learning. To the untrained eye, we will appear exactly like any other incredibly clever person. After all, we've got the lingo down, we hold ourselves with authority, we speak with assured confidence. At first glance, anyone would take us to be an expert on whatever we are speculating about. According to his memoir, the reformed con man Frank Abagnale Jr. was able.
But anyone who does this and expert in this area will be he's talking he's talking about nothing. It's not even can be connected to this argument and to this topic. And yeah, it's something maybe you can think that's really good, but when when the audience is really big and there's someone who is really expert in this area, then you will have a problem. A really big problem if they interrupt you and will start saying that you're wrong
To pass as a
and you will
pilot,
be
a doctor,
fooled.
and even an FBI agent, simply by means of his own unflappability and by dressing the part. And these identities are all much easier to disprove than a nebulous claim of expertise or authority, so we'll probably have a much easier time than Frank did. Of course, there will always be some people who see through the disguise, but they will be
Yeah.
drowned out by the sheer number of onlookers starstruck by your extensive vocabulary and nice tweed jacket. Someone can even fall into this trope without realizing it. One of the reasons I say pretty much once every video that I am not some grand authority and that you should draw your own conclusions is that the mixture of my posh accent, eccentric demeanor, and way of writing might trick you into thinking that I am anything more than just some guy with a few books, and I would be eager to disabuse you of any such notion. But if you do want to put on the thrills and petticoats of the intelligentsia, employing helpful servings of word salad along the way, then it might just be your shortcut to winning an argument, even if you haven't done 5 minutes of research. But now, some final decorations on the cake. 9. Some miscellaneous pointers. Some of Schopenhauer's tips and tricks can't be neatly grouped together like I have done for previous sections. So, here's a selection of some of his greatest uncategorized hits. Consider using personal insults if you're backed into a corner. This will force your opponents to try to defend their character, which will then derail the discussion. If you refute someone's particular argument, then claim that the conclusion of that argument is therefore false, disallowing them to have any further argument in its favor. If their position has never been tested, state that it's good in theory but just would not work in practice. If pressed, avoid elaborating why. If you have nothing to say to directly challenge your opponent, simply point to some general but irrelevant concern, like how everyone is wrong sometimes, or that nothing is certain. Conflate terms that have no business being conflated. Make your opponents choose between two extremes, obscuring any reasonable middle ground. Begin an argument with "everyone knows that," so that people understand where they should stand on the issue. If you're close to being defeated, just suddenly change the subject. Above all, if you want to be a successful dishonest arguer, you must learn how to never concede except on the most minor points. Anytime you are forced to give something up, simply pretend that you haven't later in the argument, and ignore what you said before. Each time it appears you've lost some dialectical territory, launch an immediate counterattack to reclaim it, or just assume it again when your opponent's not looking. Refuse to engage with the substance of your interlocutor's arguments, and employ every tactic of exaggeration, obfuscation, and distortion in your power to make them seem ridiculous. Nothing is off the table. No principle should hold you back from an ad hominem attack or a blatant misrepresentation. Cast logic out the window. It is no longer your master. Your only guiding light.
Why do you have to think about logic if you're not right logically? You have to do everything in unlogical way. So yeah, you just have to avoid logic and doing something like this. But as I said before, if people will be really tough and will be talking really confidently, just taking one topic and won't let you go into another and just jumping from one to another and be really in and won't able and won't let you interrupt there because they will start like you're interrupting me, so you don't want to listen my position, and I won't be able to argument with you if you will keep doing this. And you will, and if you will keep this, they will just go out because you don't want to listen and just can't can't agree with that you're not right, and you just want to let him finish his idea and lose. So yeah. in that case, people will think, just he didn't let him finish. So yeah, that's obvious that he don't want to keep this arguing more. So in that case, yeah, and something if people will prepare to all these tricks, then it won't work against them. And yeah, so it's really good with a lot of people. It will work because they don't want everything about this, but who search into this how you can destroy, how you can win in an argument when you're not right, then yeah, they will able to counterattack your tricks, and yeah, you will lose just without a chance.
Is the optics of what you're doing, how it will be seen by others, whether they'll think you have won the debate. Don't see conversation as a potential search for truth, but
Yeah,
rather
yeah,
a
yeah.
competitive sparring match where the
You are arguing, and argument. It's not about truth. It's discussion. That's about and is about finding truth. In an argument, you just want to win. If you're discussing, then no one will win or lose. You you search for truth, and and in discussion you have to break your own statements, or at least try, and yeah, and just come up with idea. You're say this idea, and your opponent thinking about your idea, maybe break it, maybe they agree, and you're searching for another ways, another argument statements which will break an previous one, and in that case, in discussion, looking for truth, but in argument, you you have to be right. That's all about argument. You have to do everything for winning. Just not let you just don't let your opponent say nothing except I'm living and I agree with you. Yeah, that's all about
object is to
argument
humiliate
and
rather than
discussion.
construct or communicate. And of course, don't admit to anyone that this is what you're doing. But say that we don't want to do any of this. Say we are exactly the kind of idealistic, truth-loving philosophers that a deceptive debater would treat with derision and scorn. What can we take away from Schopenhauer's biting satire on how discourse tends to function? 10. The lessons of deceit. Right, I'm going to remove my slightly sardonic,
Mm.
intensely sarcastic hat, and let's assume that what you and I are interested in is actually the truth. We ideally want good faith debate to proceed between two respectful and open-minded participants so that the truth can be converged upon provided we have all of the relevant information. Well, on the one hand, if you don't mind playing their game, it offers a series of rhetorical tricks you could use if you're ever confronted with an opponent who is clearly interested in stooping to that level. As Schopenhauer says, I think seriously. In the argumentative arena, in practice, it is not enough to merely be right. You must also be able to swat away all of the limbically persuasive but logically fallacious objections you will encounter. But even if you're not planning to dive into the wonderful and terrifying world of public debate, Schopenhauer's work is fantastic for inoculating us against the kind of argumentative moves people make that are merely sophistic tricks that distract us from the real issue at hand. It lets you know whether you're watching someone who genuinely wants to understand a topic or someone who just wants to appear right. Some anarchist philosophers
Yeah, yeah.
interpret Machiavelli's The Prince as a warning about all the ways leaders can seize and maintain power that are deadly efficient but morally abhorrent. And I think we can view Schopenhauer's sarcastic essay in a similar way. It is showing us the tricks of the trade used by bad faith actors who care less about truth or logic and more about simply getting their idea shoved into your skull, and who are willing to use any means necessary to do so. And in our internet age, where anyone can post any opinion on any topic, the skill of separating education from indoctrination is vital for staying sane. To paraphrase the opening pages of Schopenhauer's essay, the issue of objective truth is inexpedient if your only aim is to change someone's mind or to win at any cost. And you would be surprised at just how often people trade in honesty, logic, and consistency for a slim shot at glory. Of course, a much more important skill than knowing how to deceive someone into thinking that you're correct is how to actually critically analyze both someone else's views and your own. And click here to watch my video on that very topic.
Thanks, but not. Yeah. In the end, as I said, if you're looking for truth, then not you don't have to be in argument. You have to go into discussion where no one try to win, but just coming up with truth. Yeah. So yeah, argument it's not about truth, but okay. And now I will go to the toilet. Yeah. I'll be right back. So yeah, now we can continue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm. So yeah, what I'm thinking about. Oh yeah, I wanted to say that actually no, it wasn't so hard to think while while listening this guy. Yeah. Uh, the last time it was really almost impossible to me. I feel in that way that it's really hard to think and listen his quick quick speaking. Yeah, but no, I think I'm better at this, and yeah, I have to learn how to pronounce every sound in English, but because I don't know this, I just not so much time ago and realized that I I don't know sounds. Yeah, I have now learned all of them. That's not so easy. Yeah, but I think maybe after a week or two, I will learn every sound and will able to learn pronounce of every word. But it will be really hard. Why no one want te- taught 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 us about this in the school? Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, I think I think teachers have to how to teach us in elementary school every sound in English at first. At first, yeah, first class for learning sounds. Oh, wait, second, um, that's not good. Or no, I'm not sure. Headphone just turned off. It works or not?
May find the following video disturbing.
No, it works. Okay, it just turned off. Oh, maybe it's cause I I wear down them and then there wasn't any sounds where just turned they just turned out off. But what I'm talk yeah, as you can see, but I already forgot what about I'm talking. What about I'm talking? Just a few seconds ago, I talked about something and I already forgot just because of headphones. Yeah. Wait a second. I try to remember this, memorize it. I talked about oh yeah. I was distracted. Yeah. Headphones like in video, just not in argument, just in try to talking to talk about something. And yeah, I'm talking about something. Fuck, I already forgot about this. Fuck. Okay. Then yeah, I don't have anything to say. Then yeah, we can watch this. Oh, so yeah, Emeru just dropped the Myth files. Wait. So yeah, what I know about this drama. At first, Mythcave, it's someone who is really popular. Yeah, I'm not sure how much. That's just American YouTuber, and maybe I think first he's from Ukraine or not. I'm not sure in this. Mm, how? Mm, two 2 million followers. Yeah, that's a lot. And he was in Square in team. I'm not sure that goes, mm, how it goes, but yeah, he was in group of streamers, and he he said to the Emerald, his girlfriend, that he will he will uh he will talk he will tell about her killing rabbits, and will with everyone else in the type of terms will meh. It's hard when you're not so good English. Meh. So, uh, and yeah, and what I really know that he answered to the Imero dropping files. Yeah, he 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 used chat gpt for answering to that. Yeah, and so yeah, it was really dumb. Just you can see how his mm, how his eyes just going and text and read the text on the screen. Yeah, it was very interesting. But yeah, so we can watch this. Maybe I will try to do some reacts on this. If I won't be able to do, then yeah, we we won't touch dramas not anymore. Just maybe about month, 2 months. I won't do something like this because if I can say anything to on the reaction, then that's not a reaction. That's just stealing. Yeah, I don't want to stealing, but fuck, I didn't do clips. So yeah, I just I just can't stealing something. I can't steal something if I don't put this into YouTube. I don't post it in on YouTube. But yeah, I actually downloaded. Uh, I I downloaded this thing. editor, and I even open up it, but yeah, I just ended up on nothing. So yeah, I have to do this, but I'm so lazy. Like I don't know how to force myself to do something. So yeah, I don't know when I will end at least one clip, but yeah, at first I will end this. Yeah, my logo, because I will able to use it for at first, and will add them everywhere in every channel on YouTube and on Twitch channel. I will put this, and yeah, I think. Mm, Let me think. I think I have to do something for. Mm, I will show you. It will be. Mm, so yeah, not even this, like this. Yeah, Uh, here's. I I think I can put something here. Yeah, and maybe to do something on the YouTube like this, but actually I don't know what I can put them cause meh, it you can't even see everything, and yeah, it's work really hard. If to be honest, this thing as a programmer, I know that that's awful. This thing, I just trying to see all whole picture, and they're so it it was it's it was made in that it's so hard way. So yeah, I think Twitch's code it's not good. So yeah, I think about what I can add here, because on YouTube, yeah, if we are talking about YouTube, then that's not so hard. Cause wait, meh, don't have to be there to be a white that page. Meh, I know. Maybe that's because I don't have it, so I can see it. Maybe in someone's. Yeah, yeah. What this thing? Yeah, here that's really sense to put something. You can see it, but here you can't. And when you have a stream, then it started to be really dumb. Just meh. Seriously? It doesn't look good at all. Yeah, I don't know who came up with that idea, but yeah, that's not so good. And yeah, I have now 8 followers. I saw this. Fuck, that's really fuck. That's really interesting. Just wait. Oh, this one, this video. So yeah, uh, so yeah, that fuck. Okay, so yeah, that's really interesting. I just streaming for. I have streamed for already second month that. Mm, el- so yeah, I'm streaming about 2 months. I have been streaming about 2 months, and I already have 8 followers and 2 viewers who is watching me really long. Yeah, before it was one, but it was after my mini debut. Why it was a mini debut? Cause I really didn't do anything for this debut. So I even didn't do this preview. So why I can say that's debut? I even didn't say anything about me. Fuck. Yeah, I just didn't do anything and say that's mini debut, and I had t- 2 followers from that. And after collaboration, I had 3 more viewers. Yeah, that's not especially viewers. That's another streamers, but there was one people who followed me as your first follower here on Twitch. Oh, I see. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that you was first who texted in chat, but not first actually. First was the bot who thought about free viewers. Yeah, really, buying viewers, I think that's dumb because you have viewers, yeah, and what next? You can't even talk with them. You can talk to them, and they're they're there, and that's all. Hmm. So I don't know why you want to have viewers who just nothing but bots. But when you have contract about ads, then yeah, there's sense if your 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 viewers isn't enough in your contract, then yeah, you can do it for making this contract work and getting money or just getting more money from ads. But yeah, even so, if to think about this, I'm not sure how good actually buying bots is. So I think that's not so good. And yeah, so I talked about, yeah, I have now four to me 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 people who is actually can be viewers, and three others that streamer with which with who I made collaboration. Yeah, I think actually after a month when my speaking ability will improve, I will able to do collaboration. Just I think I will just looking for some streamers, yeah, and I will text to them. They do they want to do collaboration or not? And it will be, of course, someone who is at the end of the Twitch, someone with 0, 2, 1, thing like this, and I really want to. They will be with camera because it will be more better. I think at least maybe YouTubers who just started, yeah, and don't have much audience, yeah. Maybe it will be good maybe for making content, yeah. And on this I will able to get more popularity, yeah. And if I will do clips, at least one clips per month, maybe, then there will be a chance to be to have 10 viewers at least once in a year. But yeah, my the the biggest record, that's I think 5, not not bigger than that, but 4 it's really often for people who is watching me. It's not so rare thing, but 5, yeah, I think that's the biggest number. Maybe on collaborations there was more, but I don't remember about this because just just jumping on 5 and then again drop back to the 1 or 2, it's not so. You don't remember, remember this, memorize, you don't memorize it really good. So yeah, I think actually we can just keep keep doing reactions now because I'm talking too much now. And yeah, I really like streaming. That's a really cool thing. Okay, but starting.
Some
Okay,
viewers may find the
so yeah,
following video
let's
disturbing.
continue.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Fuck. So let's continue making a reaction.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Twitch streamer Emaru has accused fellow streamer Mizkif of assault, abuse, stalking, harassment, and threats of blackmail.
Today, I'm finally going to be opening up about the psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, assault, and threats of blackmail that Ms. Kiff has done towards me, and some of these issues which are still ongoing.
Okay, on the real, let me develop some empathy. These are serious allegations, so I'm gonna chill on the blackmail jokes.
I am already in the process of filing a restraining order on him in both Texas and California. And I also wanted to say
She could probably get a
that
TRO.
I would not be surprised if he tries to sue me for the stream that I did today and for coming out
Mm.
about him.
This is just the tip of the iceberg because it gets quite a bit worse. The accusations keep piling on.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruise very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but
I actually don't know why people stay in relationship like this. You're just abusing. You are abusing. No, wait. You are abused. Yeah, you are abused. You are under gaslighting, and you just stay in that relationship. It's actually a really strange thing. Yeah, maybe if we won't talk about some like throwing something in people, yeah, and and hit them, and yeah, something like if we will think, if we will talk about something like this, then there's, I think, no way that you will think like, that's not a problem. Yeah, that's just seems it just seems dumb and just ridiculous. Why, if he loves you, then why he make he he make you feel bad in that way? Yeah, and why he make you feel pain? Yeah, that's just dumb. But yeah, maybe when we are talking about words, about manipulation, but yeah, I can agree that not everyone sees this manipulation and gaslighting. Maybe yeah, because you are loving and you just can see that because being glass, which you just don't see anything bad at person, only good sides. Yeah, and after sometimes you you start seeing that thing and your relationship is is start to start breaking. But yeah, I think if it's already throwing something, that's already you have to talk about this. And if your partner don't want to change, then you don't have to stay with them. If they don't want to change and they make you feel pain, then just why you have to stay in this relationship? That's just dumb. Who knows? Who who don't who who do knows that what he will do next? Maybe killing. Yeah, who knows?
he always, you know, was like, "Oh, it's an accident," and I was like, "Oh yeah."
When the random e-select
Yeah, when you just won throwing battle into trash bin and there was your girlfriend and you hit her instead of trash bin, I can understand. But when it's every day, then yeah, it's not like it doesn't seems like accident.
you dislike for just being dumb and annoying and unfunny is finally outed for a legitimate reason to dislike them.
We were just getting food, and he was on his phone, and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video, and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, "Oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me." And I was like, "Oh well, you know, like, huh? Yeah, I guess."
I guess so. Okay, well, he didn't want to text to you, or maybe that guy was first, and or maybe just Mr. Beast don't want to do it with you because you don't have good reputation. I'm not sure he he has good or bad reputation, but no, it's totally bad after this conflict, after this drama. But yeah, maybe okay, but you don't have to be really mad at this because someone someone was able to go onto YouTube, Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast videos, and you not. That's alive. Something happened to someone. Something not happened to someone. yeah, that's just alive, and that's not so biggest problem. It's not a big problem when someone hurt someone hurt to the channel, yeah. And you're already really good. You're streamer and you have 2 million followers, and I think he had a about good amount of people who is watching. Yeah, good amount of viewers, and I think he didn't have any problem with money. Mm, I don't know what about this now. Yeah, because after this, his career will be really bad. But yeah, I think it's not problem. But yeah,
So, which led to him
with
going
him.
150 miles per hour in the car and talking about himself while doing it.
Yeah, that's insane thing that he's just going. He's just driving at 150 kilometers per hour, miles per hour, and he didn't think about that he can die because of that. He could die. No, no, just I didn't I wasn't able to go to the Mr. Beast videos. Then okay, even if I will die, that's nothing. And get with with someone who you love. That's really dumb. So yeah, and and at least I think I won't be able to go into the car where the man who just can drive with that speed. Just after first this after first being in that car at 150 miles per hour, I just like, okay, dude, thanks for that you let me ride in your car, but from now on, I won't go into your car anymore. So yeah, I'm like,
Honestly, valid crash out.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
So apparently Mizkif and Emeru were dating back in the day, and even Mizkif's ex-boyfriend, Tectone, came out with a statement. I really don't care that people know I was right about Mizkif. Just support Emeru right now. Thanks. I guess wisdom does come with age.
Other things would happen, like I'd be trying to sleep and he would scream at me and say that it was all my fault that he felt insecure. There was a time that I walked into a room that he was in, and as soon as he saw me there, he threw his phone at the dresser and started yelling because I had posted a YouTube video within the same couple of days as him, and mine was doing better.
He was in
that's funny. Just your girlfriend make video and she had more viewers than you, more watching than you, much views. Yeah, I just trying to tell him. So yeah, that's a good thing. That's your girlfriend, no? Why are you doing that? And the most, I don't know, when people just throwing something expensive, just why? I I won't throw my phone because I'm angry. I can throw the bottle at the wall somewhere where it won't be able to cause any damage. Yeah, just throwing your phone and break it. Why? For buying a new one? Yeah, maybe that makes sense, but why just not buy that without everything like this? Yeah, yeah, just buy it, not breaking stuff just because you're angry. I can understand when you're playing and you keep your mouth in the hand and just hitting it on the table. Yeah, it's first foot under your arm. Okay, I can understand, but just just taking your phone and throwing it in the dresser. Why? 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 And yeah, that's good. If your girlfriend has more views than you, then the fact that that's your girlfriend can make you more popular. And yeah, that's a good thing. So yeah, I don't see any problems here. But and he's just gaslighting her.
insecure that her stream was popping off, and there's even videos of them playing Rush together and her taking a 20-minute break because her viewership was higher than his, and he would force her to do these things. All right, we can't be doing this. This is crazy. This
That's
part is
really
hard to listen
crazy.
to, so no music here.
Started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him. And
But I just saw this a little bit. Yeah, I know what will be next. This is
when this was
really,
happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while.
it's really
And
insane.
I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face.
Yeah,
And I let
and
him do it. I was still sobbing a lot.
next thing,
And then suddenly he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants.
yeah, just she's crying. You're hugging her. Okay, that's good. Kissing, that's strange for people you're not in a relationship. But yeah, it's something so. But just trying to get a sex, that's so dumb. What? What? It's just insane. I don't know. Sometimes just people person who looks normal, yeah, nothing bad with them, yeah, and and suddenly you know that that's actually a really bad person, a really bad guy who do something dumb like this. Yeah, that's just
And I screamed.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying.
Ironically, the last thing I remember from Mizkif is him crying.
Just so dumb. Just yeah. At first you trying to comfort her, but actually that wasn't trying to comfort her. It was just trying to get sex. I can't say anything else to that. They're just trying to get sex. That's everything what I can say about this. He just wanted sex. That's all.
That a black male from FaZe didn't want to collab with him. Even though Ice Poseidon's cameraman here is in hot water, I think he can swim.
And Mizkif, you act like your audience is not full of a bunch of weirdos too. Didn't you get caught doing some crazy shit, bro?
Eden was truly ahead of his time. Anyway, the DMs leaked and bruh, Asmongold's already in on this.
What's up, yo? It's me. It's your boy Asmongold. It's your boy Asmongold.
Go.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
not a day has gone by in these last 4 months where your final words to me, "Don't go," haven't echoed in my heart. Not the ChatGPT M-dash, no! Anyway, Mizkif himself actually
Yeah,
responded. He was just waiting for Asmongold to get off stream so he could get the most viewers.
I've been massively obsessed with streaming and
Oh,
viewership.
fuck. This clip. Fuck. Just watching his eyes. That's
over
all.
the years,
What you have to
and
do.
it's disgusting and it has ruined my life. It is something that I am envious of others. I am angry at others because of it. It makes me jealous when I see others doing well, and it has made me realize that
Watching
I
on
am
the screen,
I'm
just
never happy for someone else
reading,
if they're doing much
reading.
better than me. You guys know this is true if you watch my old stream. I've always been this way. I've been very envious of other people.
Hey, looks like you got the qualities to be a perfect Twitch streamer.
I am going to stand up for myself. I am going to defend myself in these situations. I am not going away. I have no plans to go away.
Yeah.
And I believe a lot of the situations today were absolutely exaggerated. I have dozens of photos and videos,
Yeah,
calls
and
and
Vera,
messages
Vera.
as well, if she
And
has
Vera.
them. I have things that will be leaking over the next few days of other people, of other things. I have a lot of messages that I have.
Oh, and yeah, we can talk about this a little bit. Yeah. First, everything what Emeru said, that was only her words and a little bit messages. Yeah. But next thing which he will do, it will be really funny because she said that he fuck. That's problem. I don't know the word. Mm, fuck. Threaten. Yeah. So he threatened her about he will tell about rabbits, about killing rabbits, and fuck. So he he threatened her by that, and she thought about that, and on on this next stream maybe yeah, he just do this. He just have done what she has talked about. So yeah, it was so dumb. So yeah, and it was and after this, you can say that she's not lying because yeah, he's actually doing this. He has done what she talked about. Yeah, Mm, talking about killing rabbits. And yeah, and if you think about this, it it don't have anything with abuse and gaslighting and everything else. What they that's drama start with it. It it starts with gaslighting, abusing, yeah, and you're just talking about killing rabbits. Okay, man, maybe she's not so good person, yeah, but you're not you're not better, yeah, and yeah, after this, it's not so. Yeah, I think we can watch this one next. 'Cause let's continue with this drama.
That I'm going to
Okay.
expose as time goes on, because I do believe that this is a time to go buck wild. When it comes to Emaru, when she says that I was getting ready to go after her and that I was going to use her rabbits against her, that was never the plan. My plan for myself was very simple.
So he says that was never the plan, but like immediately
Mhm.
after, he used her rabbits against her with this
Yeah,
clip.
oh, yeah.
Here is a
Rabbits, yeah,
video
yeah, yeah.
up close of Emaru's rabbits.
I talked about
These are
this.
small little mites that are inside the rabbit cage, and she didn't care. She completely neglected these animals, and I'm not going to sit around and let people say that she didn't. People who came to my house knew that they were neglected. This is an up-close view of the rabbit cage being completely disgusting and neglected. She left them to die.
So let me get this straight. She literally accused him of sexual assault, and he was like, yeah, but you left your rabbits to die. Obviously, that's not good, and she might be a bad pet owner, but do you
Yeah.
see how, like, this is a false equivalence? It's like Jeffrey Epstein getting mad at me for getting a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
And she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her. And she wants kids with me in the next 5 years. And I just looked at this letter that was staring in
Letter.
front of me, and I just handed her back the paper.
Letter. Actually, yeah. She can't just say or text it to you. She wrote a letter and you it back to her. Fuck it's just sound just so dumb. Just what's the letter? Who do who who are using letters in our time? Maybe some old people maybe can use it, but actually, I don't think so. So yeah, it just sounds so bad. Just I she gave me a letter and go I gave it to her back. Yeah, of course it's so I so trust you, man. Yeah,
She
believe
began
you.
to cry, and I told her, I'm sorry, I just can't do this anymore. I knew we were just beyond the point of toxicity in the relationship, that our trust had completely died, and that we had so many issues that I couldn't deal with it, and I was not mentally well.
I'm not the biggest fan of Mizkiff, but I gotta make this abundantly clear. This is a relationship, so it's a he said, she said situation. Each side has
Yeah.
their own story.
I was a massive wreck.
Yeah, at first, yeah. That's only she said, he said, but actually, yeah, there's he's not so good at this, and yeah, his answer isn't so good. So yeah, you can be on the Emiru side, and it seems more better. It seems
Couldn't
better
think straight, and
that his side. And
being that
yeah,
Emeru hung out with me all day,
I'm crying. I'm crying. Oof, you can see my tear, yeah, my tears. Yeah, yeah. At least he can do something like this. I'm crying because just no, there's no tears, and I don't see red color in the eyes when you are crying. Your eyes become more red. Yeah, but there's nothing like that. Just I'm crying. Believe me.
she too started to become high strung.
Yeah.
Ugh. We would yell at each other, fight, and argue all the time. Things we never once did. I felt this relationship was taking a huge strain. But I thought it could be fixed over time, since things were just so amazing that first year. But I know I wasn't perfect with my language or tone throughout this entire relationship. I know I wasn't. And I was aggressive at times. In regards to being controlling, I told her many things. I told her to dress older, to stop wearing pajamas, to stop talking about stalkers and schizos as a whole, stop talking about past relationships, and yes, I didn't want her to travel without me. I also said that I didn't want her to hang out with specific people. I told her to move out. She didn't move out on her own. I told her to move out because I wanted space, but she still wanted me around at all times. She would get upset if we didn't sleep together.
The pajama comment is comedy to me, though. He's like, dude, you gotta stop wearing pajamas. Mizkif's abusive pattern of throwing objects
Yeah, just so dumb. Just don't wear pajama. I don't like it. Why? Why it has has something to you. She wants to wear pajamas, then she can do it. And yeah, you even don't sleep together. Then why do you talking? Did you talk about pajama? Yeah.
reckless driving, intimidation, manipulation, and violence goes back years.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
Oh my-
Starbucks I got
Yeah.
in the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
She's literally on stream, and I know this might be
Yeah.
bad faith, but imagine this was off stream.
On
What
the
an actual
stream.
weirdo. And this Reddit clip gets even worse.
Anyway, there's something about being trapped in a car with an angry aggro man that is like the absolute
Oh.
most helpless thing. Dude, I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100 and I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
So this is Mizkif's ex-girlfriend Maya, and she didn't explicitly name Mizkif by name, but Reddit sorta assumed it was based off what Emeru said earlier. Scary how the car thing Emeru mentioned also happened to Maya and Mitch Jones.
No, why you bring it up? Not why? What do you why?
Also, Mizkif sending this many messages to Emeru
Yeah,
comes off as
messages.
like insane to me. Like this is clearly not a dude who's mentally okay.
There were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room. I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore.
Release the Mizkif files.
Name a streamer who left a bad impression on you. Wait a second.
And I started to advance to the next stage.
This is the worst humiliation ritual I've ever seen, bro. Why do men have to go? We cuddled and then we kissed. This is Mizkif right now. I am in love with my girlfriend. On September 3rd, 2021, I fondled her hair.
Lover hates Sneeko, you know he'll have a take for you.
I gotta read all the messages, but I already know how Twitch works. I bet you all the streamers are defending Emeru and attacking Mizkif. Am I wrong? Why are you defending Mizkif? He's a poggers. I'm not defending him. I'm looking at the situation. I'm listening to what she's saying. You see how stupid this is? This is the problem right here. I haven't even figured out what happened yet. All she said so far was that he was hate watching her stream and he dismounted after she moved his hands out of after she screamed and left. Like what I haven't seen him guilty of anything yet. And already, this is what streamers are supposed to do. They see girl streamer crying, and so that they don't get banned and get pressure and get canceled too, they immediately defend her and attack Mizkif. That's what you're supposed to do. Man evil, girl good. I don't even, most of the people even watching don't even know the full story yet. I don't know. And I see people in chat saying, don't be red pill. Don't be red pill. Everyone's defending her. Of course everyone's defending her. They don't want to get canceled.
I agree and disagree because, of course, this is a he said, she said situation. But the reason people are defending Emeru, I think, is mostly because they just hate Mizkif. Oh, and it's not like he has a good track record either. Mizkif pulls off Maya's headphones, throws them on.
He doesn't seem like a good person if he can just throwing the bags on the stream, on her stream. Yeah, just it's not Emeru, but yeah, if he's doing it on the he did it on the stream, so he can do it in the real life too.
On the floor after coming in 3rd place.
Second loser. Matt, if you broke that headset, you are DMing Shroud right now.
Ooh.
Back in the day, people probably played this off as like clip farming or something, but with like further context, he really does look pretty abusive, no?
I truly hope nothing but the best for Emmy. I know she said a lot of these things today, and I do believe a lot of them were false, but I do hope nothing but the best for her, and I'm sorry that any of this happened. I hate that we're in this situation, and I hope that she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. I saw that. I've realized over the years of 2 relationships now online that I'm a horrible boyfriend and I have a lot to work on for myself. I've been single for the past 10 months and I plan to stay that way. I'm continuing to go to therapy and work on myself, not just for me, but for the people around me.
I love how every influencer apologizing for something is like, I'm going to therapy now. I hope she can move on. We were in a toxic relationship. Bro doesn't know how not to be manipulating. While I'm not accusing him of anything personally, and my opinion doesn't matter at all, Mizkif still sucks, and that's fact.
A snitch, nah, that's that shit I don't like, no.
That's the end. So yeah, and I'm really interested what will be here. That's the same person. So yeah, I think here will be more facts about him. Oh, okay. Maybe it's really interesting, but yeah, fuck. I want to go to the toilet. Fuck. I'm hungry and I drink a lot of water now. Okay, I'll be right back. Again. Oh, hello, boo. And yeah, I just go into toilet, and yeah, he just go out. Fuck. No, I just came into the right time. But okay, so we can continue. Ah, so everything works. So yeah.
Day for the unemployed. The Mizkif situation got worse.
Oh. Yeah, I really do reaction. I'm not so good at speaking, yeah, but I really do reaction, not just watching. If I just start them and not saying anything, then I will go to third and after the video goes on its own. Yeah, I really try to say something on a reaction, but yeah, sometimes I can't say and I just fuck, skip this video. Yeah, it was one time. Yeah, it was because I'm not so good at English. Yeah, yeah, it's really weak, and yeah, sometimes I have to use translator to say what I want. So yeah, my English is really weak. Yeah, and my pronunciation isn't good. So yeah, I think I will improve it in a month, maybe two, and after that I will be able to do normal debut and go and find some channels where I can channels maybe in a radio or something like this, somewhere where I can promote myself. So yeah, English is my first language too. Oh, I see. Then yeah, it's if to be honest, the most problem in learning English that in school you are teaching without knowing about sounds. You just don't know that there's a different sound. I can speak now, I can think, but I can't talk, pronounce the words right. So yeah, that's the most problem. And for streamer, that's a really big problem. I have to speak and I have to pronounce right words, at least for people to understand me. But yeah, something like this. So yeah, if you don't have any questions, then we can keep going and watch this reaction. So yeah, we are watching about Mithke. Oh, I learn English by watching video in English. So I learn by listening more than from school. Oh, I see. That's actually not so bad. Mm, I'm not sure about your pronunciation, but yeah, if you learned learned English in that way, yeah, you can very easily understand. Yeah, I can understand too, but sometimes it's really hard to think and listening when they are speaking really fast. In that case, it's really hard to think and yeah, uh, I did collaboration with three people, so yeah, two of them was really good at English, and yeah, it was so hard to talking to them. So yeah, I'm from Ukraine. Yeah, I'm from Ukraine. I'm in Ukraine now. So yeah, something like this. No. So any other question? Who? I'm not sure how your nick is. Oh, everything is okay there. I'm in Kiev now, so there's no problem. But yeah, not so long time ago, there was really, really often light cutting off, cut off was cut off. Yeah, the light was cut off, and yeah, I wasn't able to stream at Friday. But now it's okay. Is uh, what is? Meh, I don't understand. I just talk him and don't think too much about this. So, yeah. Is there war over? No, 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 no. War will keep going. I think maybe 2, 3 years, maybe 10. I'm not sure how long, but it will. It will keep. I'm sure in this, because yeah, until Russian president will want to stop, there's no way there will be the war. I think you should get out of. I think about this too. I think about going into university on abroad. Yeah, maybe in Germany, France. Yes, somewhere there in Europe. But now, I don't. I'm 16. I can go just because I want to. So yeah, now I will be here, and if if, if everything will be fine with me, I will be able to go. Yeah, I'm in Kyiv. That's the capital of the Ukraine. So I will be safe a really long time. So yeah, I don't think about this too much, if to be honest. And yeah, and where's I got sad by seeing what's happening to Ukraine and Palestine. Yeah, yeah, that's a really sadness. Worse in our time. It's really, it's a really strange. Even you do before this worse. I thought that there's no way that in our time there will be a war, but that's not true actually. So yeah, I wanted to say about this. I will translate this. No. Alarm. Yeah. Alarm about wars will keep happening as soon as humans exist. Yeah. There's just no way to avoid this. But yeah, as long as as long as fuck, I already can just I can already just avoid this if someone texted wrong something wrong. I just read it and it already get right thing, right thought about this. Fuck, that's really good. Yeah, I watch really a lot of anime, but it was in Ukrainian or Russian, so actually it's will be really hard to talk about it because I even don't. I'm not sure in anime's anime's name. Yeah, but yeah, I watched a lot of anime. So yeah, and the problem that's even in Ukrainian I don't know the names of characters. Yeah, I don't know. Can you sub to my channel? I can do this. What you think about this? Maybe later I can do this. Just stream, so I'm not sure how long it will take. So I will sub to your channel later. But I already something did to the chat. I can see it. Okay. Okay. Oh, on YouTube? Okay. Oh, on YouTube I can subscribe me now then. I think on the Twitch. So, так. Бу. Буи. Го. М. Ме. Put the channel handle. Ме. Copy the name. Fuck. Go for O. For O. Yeah. And Bui from the fuck. I I I I oh no. Yeah. Okay. And filter here. Yeah. It's channels. Nothing. Forest. Yeah, for O. Are you sure in your nickname? Maybe wait, I can do a little bit different. I can do this. What about I? Ah, for I. Okay, and then yeah, I found you. Yeah. Oh, okay then. Yeah, myself. Okay.
Massive day for the.
That's correct. Yeah, yeah. I understand it. I just put 3 I instead of 4. So yeah, I sub to so yeah. Okay. So anything else, or we'll keep watching the about Milky Star? Yeah, yeah. That's really crazy, and Yeah, in last video we we we've watched about it. That's just he's just pretending to cry. I even I mean I mean shot. At least he has to do something like this. It will be it will be seem more bad. It will be seem better. Seems better. Will you do my recommendation after this? Uh, what are what do you mean? But will you do my recommendation after this? You mean in what recommendation? I just a little bit don't understand. What do you mean by that? Yeah, maybe the recommendation. You mean watching your videos? Mm, I can do this. Cannot do this. It will depends on your content. Yeah, I can translate this. Yeah. Wait. Okay, just translate. I won't think. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Mo- Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. What the recommendation? Okay, I translated this. What what recommendation do you talk about at first? Mm. I don't mind it, but yeah, I will watch a little bit. If I can't say anything, then maybe I won't make a reaction. But if it will be something interesting, or I just can talk about it, then yeah, I will do. I don't mind to do this, and yeah, maybe I have to do a Discord server and let people to upload their uh, text there the links on the video I can do reacts on. But I didn't have people who would do this, so yeah, I didn't do this, but yeah, actually I can do it. To a song, meh, that will be hard. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I, I even if I have guitar and I can play a little bit. Yeah, I can a little bit play, but even so, I can't describe songs too good. I am not sure if I will be able to do good reaction on this. And yeah, almost, almost the most amount of songs I just like or wow really much or just meh, it's something I don't like. Yeah, and actually, I just feel like not bad. So yeah, I don't think it will be really interesting watch this reaction where you can I can, but I'm not sure will I able to do I will able to do a reaction good. Not something like yeah, that's pretty good. Next song, yeah, it will be really bad. Just listening and then uh, say a couple of words. I can try, yeah, can try, but I'm not sure in will be what kind of reaction it will be. Just nothing or actually good reaction. Yeah, so I can try, only can try. Yeah. So yeah, something like this. Uh, I don't want to be streamers who just not talking on the reaction. So yeah, that's can be a little problem. Yeah, because I really want to talk about something on the stream. Yeah, even if it's not related to the topic. Yeah? Just talking about something or talking about some topic like the Miskis files, this situation, this drama. Yeah, but I want to talk, not just watching in the silent. It's not what I wanted when I decided to be a streamer. Yeah, I just like stream. It's like streaming. I like talking. Yeah, I just even if there's only one viewer or even zero, I really like just spending time like this. Yeah, and trying to talk English. I really like this. So yeah, something like this. If that's all, then I will make a reaction on this video. So, anything else or that's all? Maybe another something question? Okay. If something will be, then you can text this and I will read it.
Emmy was also violent.
But where's the sound?
Massive day for the unemployed and the Mizkif situation.
Emmy was also violent.
Fuck. Wait. Second. Oh, I just my headphones turned off, so yeah, I couldn't hear.
Massive day for the unemployed. The Mizkif situation got worse.
Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression.
Me when my partner throws a sock at me. Deadly weapons.
I one time did say I was gonna myself during an argument, but Emmy did this as well numerous times. But Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
Bro said like the least harmless thing. Like if I was in his position, I'd be lying.
Just this and something like this. Yeah, that's so bad. Yeah, that's in 1,000 times worse than a battle. Yeah, fuck yeah. Man, just it's so dumb.
It'd be like threw a fucking white flare ETB at me.
You were probably so upset. How upset are you, buddy, that you watched the stream for Emmy? You hate that, buddy. Because guess what? I'm doing everything you wish you could. She's with me. She hangs out with me all fucking day.
Yeah, not anymore, chud.
Monogamy is so difficult nowadays.
What if you had like a polyamorous relationship?
Where I could f other girls?
Sure.
Then hell yeah.
Yeah.
Find me a girl that's willing to do that, that literally does not care. That's like, yeah, you can go f other girls. I don't want her to f other guys, though. She just gotta stay put.
Bro.
Bro, fuck. What? Just, I want to fuck other girls, but I don't want her to do this. Fuck. That's fuck. Why? If you want to open a relationship, yeah, where you can go and fuck everyone you want, I can understand. But if you say that your partner can do the same, then it's really dumb.
Wants to be Andrew
And then
Tate
who would
so
you go?
bad. He's more of a Destiny though. Emaru, Mizkif has assaulted, abused, stalked, harassed, and threatened me with blackmail. Mizkif, you hurt rabbits.
Yeah.
Okay, dude. Dude, we gotta stop at the I show speed memes. Mizkif responds to essay allegations.
At the end of my days for 60, but now
And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited, or I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc.
Fuck. Why people just try to be like, I will kill myself if you won't do this? Just fuck. Why do I have to care about you? Do you have to want to live on your own? Without this, it's just dumb. It's just the dumbest reason. I died cause she didn't want to do what I want. Fuck. That's so dumb. That's really dumb. Why? Just why people do this? So, yeah.
and basically he was upset because I had higher viewership than him.
On the real, Mizkif should be institutionalized. He shouldn't be streaming. He should be surrounded by mattresses. This guy is not okay. I'm not gonna accuse him of any crimes, obviously, but he is definitely guilty of being a cornball.
Emmy used to live here, but she moved out. And then Simply just moved out.
Did you kick her out?
No.
Her subs were higher than yours. It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I didn't think it was even possible to dislike Mizkif anymore, but the more clips I see, the less I like this dude.
Nice.
Oh my god, she does look like a Russ character.
Dude, Miz, look at the back. Actually good?
Ow!
I'm sorry. I'll stop that. That's just what.
He's just a weird dude, you know what I mean? Like, he's a little hateful man, if you could even call that a man. If you guys remember, Tommy Innit was right. I've never genuinely hated every word and movement someone did. Tommy Innit says Mizkif is the worst person he's met last year. Ice Poseidon's cameraman was always a dude desperate for attention, though. One of the reasons Byron himself was because he was jealous of me. Mizkif 2025. If you don't know who Byron is, it's this guy named Rekful who passed away by taking his own life. He was severely depressed and even had a World of Warcraft NPC named after him to commemorate him.
How does it feel knowing there are some people who like you because you are famous? It fucking sucks. See, I know for a fact that me going live right now raises the chance that Mizkif doesn't ignore my texts and hang out with me by like 69,420%.
Damn, call me paraplegic because I just can't stand Mizkif. Mizkif when Emeru throws a Kirby plushie at him. Okay.
You puke a lot, you cry a lot, your stomach hurts all the time, you don't work at all, you don't do anything, you're lazy as hell, you're pretty much an abomination, you're weak, you're pathetic. I think it's got everything.
Saw this clip, and I feel like people are at this point are cherry picking just about anything they can find because like Emeru was smiling there, and honestly his stream was just strange. There was, however, a clip that went viral, which I think is very valid. It was Emeru beating Mizkif in like Mario 64.
I've been bad at it recently. Wait, I forgot your settings are terrible.
I can't take this anymore! Why are you so much better than me? Why?
Now, this
is the person who just so jealous of something, of everything. That's really funny. Just it's a really true feeling that is like fuck, why, just why I'm so bad, why some hero better than me.
This isn't evidence of abuse or anything of that sort. I just wanted to put this in because how do you
Yeah.
lose to a woman in a video game?
Yeah,
God
obviously,
damn,
yeah.
you suck.
Oh, you can do it. So
Just
could
kind
you
of
do
gloss over it. I freaked out. I lashed out. Yeah. By like being violent and yelling and screaming and breaking stuff and punching holes in the wall, right? Like, that's a lot.
So, yeah. It's his friend. So yeah, he has to choose right words, and that's really hard when your friend is totally sucked up. Fuck. That's a really hard.
Terrible mental place. It got so bad that stress and constant talking about the same things over and over and no sleep and depression that most of my hair started to fall out, and Emeru started to hurt herself while we were in Japan.
I still remember when Mizkif started doing pull-ups on a Japanese Sakura tree and pissed off like all the Japanese people.
I was a massive wreck. Couldn't think straight,
And then you hurt everybody else. See, like, I don't feel sorry for you at all. Because you hurt other people in the process.
Asmongold's cooking, even Frogan is hungry. Now, since we're on the topic of Frogan and Asmongold, Tectone had something to say. Mizkif.
I remember when drama was just this person called that person a funny name and now they're going to yell about it. Now it's just crimes.
I'm 40 years old and play anime games designed for teenagers.
It's crazy what this system can do to people.
Oh my god, Mizkif is so bad that Tectone literally got like triple his views. Mizkif speaks on the last time him and Emeru communicated in person.
One day, after staying over Emeru's house, Emeru made me breakfast, and she wrote down everything she wanted. She wrote she wants me to move closer to her. She wrote that she wants me to marry her.
It sounds like he's reading a book. Why is it acting like he's reading a fanfic? Sounds like he's reading an AI script. Bro, crack.
Yeah. Just ChatGPT help it with that.
Emeru, I'm on his side. Even alleged streamer FaZe Lacey called out Mizkif for using ChatGPT.
Brother, this is actually ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. You could tell.
ChatGPT always uses these lines and
Yeah,
dashes.
yeah. Lines. I know how to do them, but it's so hard. It's in 1,000 times harder than just minus. Fuck. That was echo sign. Just minus. It's just minus. Not with this. I even don't know how to. Fuck. I knew it, but I know now I don't know how to put that lines. So yeah, it's really just ChatGPT, only ChatGPT doing these lines. Anyone else in the world do the same, or maybe someone who wants other to think that it's ChatGPT, they can use that. Yeah, but fuck. Yeah, just no one else don't use
You could
it.
literally.
Y'all, M dashes are normal for essays. Who is
Yeah.
out here texting with M dash?
Oh yeah, maybe in dashes are normal in essay. Maybe when you're doing something for for studying, yeah. Then there's actually mm, need of this. Wait a second. That's my cat. Yeah. Fuck. I will let her go. I'm not sure where she wants to. So yeah, I will be right back. Okay, so we can keep going. Yeah, that's actually.
Dashes. He 100% used ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Truth be told, I wouldn't even be shocked if he used ChatGPT on his like main apology when he uploaded his video. Like he was looking at his screen a little too often.
Hey mods, can you do me a huge favor? Can you start banning literally anybody that ever tells me that I'm being mean to her? I mean, can you give a disclaimer?
It's not being mean. This is just
Obviously, he doesn't actually hit her with a chair because the stream was on. It is kind of funny how she accused him of blackmail and he immediately started to use her rabbits against her.
I thought it was interesting. Somebody brought this up that he went live the minute that I went offline. So he didn't want me to see it. He didn't want me to live react to it.
Not gonna lie, I think Asmon missed the mark here. I think Mizkif just wanted more viewers.
I said that if she goes after me, then I will go nuclear. And that is exactly what I said. And that is what's going to happen. Because you can't mess with me anymore. I don't have anything to lose. I'm sorry I don't.
Bro thinks he's Arthur Fleck. Bro think he the Joker.
Go after me all you want. I have nothing to lose.
Now, this wouldn't be a WestJet video without an opinion from one of these two intellectual titans, so let's give her a listen.
It makes me feel like streaming is just so gross. Like I feel like because I'm a streamer, it's just gross.
Yeah, streaming is gross. You got 30-year-olds that behave like they're 15. Mizkif responds to Emeru calling him a controlling person. We got the debunker in the corner.
I never threw it at her. I never hit her. It would be throwing my phone on my bed when I brush my teeth.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Took me like 3 hours to edit that. Please subscribe to my channel. Mizqueef slamming doors and breaking walls could buddies. Rabbits need calm, not constant sudden noise. Mizqueef is diabolical. I'm kind of upset I didn't think of that first.
So confused the person. And I'm sorry I did it. I'm sorry things got to this point, man.
Yeah.
The last 9 months of this relationship, things got extremely fucking toxic.
So all got canceled.
Dude, you cannot be getting away with this. Mizkif making that plushie comment has literally made him the laughing stock of the internet. He's become like a meme.
What's your problem, huh? What's your problem? Like, what's your problem?
I don't have any problems.
You asked for it.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
Mizkif is the only streamer who could give Hassan a run for his money. Sadly, unfortunately, we ran out of time for this video.
Okay. Fuck. That was okay. So yeah, at first, I'm not sure. Okay, I know now that if you're watching something, then yeah, it's hard to say something. If you will keep watching, and this video wasn't about something new, if to be honest, yeah, they just a little bit more, and that's also yeah. I just can't. Oh wait, yeah, and Hassan, fuck, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, I can make content on dramas. Okay, I can react on them, but the most problem that after one video I can't say anything more because man, I don't know what to say. That I will say the same and yeah, and there was more just jokes and memes than some facts. So yeah, I think maybe we'll watch this one because I think it won't be the same. It will be something more because was after 4 days. So yeah, it won't be just the same joke, and then we can maybe I will just end the stream because drawing it's not so interesting to watch, and especially this one. I just have to do a lot of different colors, yeah, with this palette, just with every color of this palette, and that's not actually so interesting. And yeah, so yeah, we will watch this one. This maybe we will left we will leave it for next stream. Yeah. Oh, wait, maybe I have to do finally some gaming streaming, and yeah, we have to finish. We have to finish this esports history. Yeah, I only now understand what does it mean. Esports. It's esports. Fuck. Online sports. Fuck. Yeah. So yeah, internet sport. Yeah, internet sport. Internet. Internet. Fuck. Okay. So yeah, now I know about this. So yeah, I will pronounce it right. Esport, not esport. Fuck. So yeah. So yeah, we'll watch this one. Then that's all. And on Wednesday, we'll finish that game. So yeah, maybe if we will finish it really soon. We will able to play in Battlefield a little bit. Yeah. And if you think about this, that's maybe I have to do shadow, yeah, in this Twitch. Wait a second, I will show you. I think maybe not. Only one viewers left, so yeah, there's actually on the channel. There's not here. Fuck, where the yeah, here. Yeah, this shadow. It's Russian, so yeah. I think I will have to do something here. So yeah, maybe I will add this. I'm doing stream at 6 p.m. at my time. It's UTC +2 or +3. So yeah, I will put streams at least at 18, yeah, and Wednesday and Friday. So yeah, and now let's see. I really hope I will finish my logo to the next stream, but I'm not sure actually.
Unemployed. The Mizkif files get even worse. Mizkif turned off the comments on his YouTube video and started crying in his offline chat.
I don't have more viewers when I'm doing sponsors at my desktop.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the Crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
Yeah.
No. Okay. No. I used to get upset.
Stop the cap.
I'm not kidding you, Chad. I used to legitimately get pissed because I'm like, are you serious? I brought this into the world, and now all of a sudden she's growing faster than I was.
This is like your
That's not bad. You have to be proud that someone you are you. Fuck! I already I've already forgotten what he said. Fuck! I could use his words, but yeah, I just forgot. So yeah, and now we have 9 followers. So yeah, it's really good, and yeah, that's really interesting. So I think just telling is a really good thing. Just talking about something and got audience. Fuck yeah. So yeah, I think maybe gaming it's not so good, but yeah, I just like to do it. So yeah. What I'm talking about? Oh yeah. He's it's someone who who he has who he had brought into the internet, yeah, and he taught everything her, and she's getting more popular than you. You have to be proud and talking that, yeah, I helped her at first on first steps, yeah. You have to be proud and making audience from her, yeah, because you were the one who helped her. So yeah, you can earn audience from that fact. But yeah, instead of this, you just I'm pissed off. I used to this, but I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off. Fuck. That's just man. I I could understand that if you're a YouTuber, yeah, and you're doing content and can be very popular, and then someone else who has exactly the same content as you and with the same level of montage and everything else, yeah, and he's getting popular, they're getting popular and you're not, then yeah, I can understand that you're pissed off. But that's just dreaming. If you can speak good, if you can talk to audience, yeah, if you're interesting, and if you're a woman, woman, yeah, if you're a woman, then you have lots of benefits. Yeah, just a woman can make content really easily, and yeah, more people just going to women. So yeah, I think that's not so good to think that fuck why she getting more getting popularity quick faster than me.
ex-girlfriend. Imagine not being happy for your girlfriend's
Yeah.
success.
Oh
Like this
fuck.
is
That's even his girlfriend. That's that's more dumb. That's more dumber. That's dumber than I thought. So yeah, if it's your girlfriend, then you have to be proud and really talking about it. I'm her boyfriend. Yeah, yeah. Come to my channel. Yeah, and earn my audience and money from that. Yeah, I think only about this, not about just community. You has to you has to be happy that someone you wow is getting more popular and he and they got success. Yeah, you has to be happy if you really love them. So yeah, that's the right.
This is very sad and weird. I've been in therapy for almost a year. Been working on myself. I want to continue to do so. I'm not going back to the place I once was. I was depressed and taking every type of drug possible short term to fix my brain. And in doing that, I hurt myself more. I was on steroids because I thought it would fix myself. I was taking shrooms every day to fix my brain, but that destroyed me. Never take shrooms when depressed, like, ever.
Excuse me? Don't talk to me like that, Matthew. Sorry, Maya. No, it's not funny. Every time you do it, it bothers me. It's just me kidding around, Maya. Well, it's not funny to me. I don't think it's funny. I don't know why you say it to me all the time. Because it's funny, Maya. It's just me trolling. I don't even realize I say it. Well, start paying attention to what you have to say because it's getting really annoying that you do this all the time.
The fact that we've had this conversation that many times and somehow it's still not serious enough to you is annoying.
Shut up. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
I tried acid and that backfired.
Yeah, I just trying to do something, but that's already 100th time. So yeah, she mentioned it. So yeah, I can't keep talking about this. Yeah, and I was the one who didn't want to finish this conversation, but I will start taking up this topic and every time when I want to. Yeah, why that's so dumb.
In doing that, I know I f***ed up so bad and hurt so many people around me. I lashed out. I was angry and out of my mind. I did take steroids. That gave me insane anger issues. This bro was straight up having a therapy session with his offline Twitch chat. Like, brother, seek professional help. He's throwing a full-blown pity party for him. Like, nobody cares you took drugs. You're pushing 40.
Oh my god, Emery was so cool.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Dude, everyone was like so cool.
Emery, bro, I didn't think Emery was gonna tap in with us. That's the thing. Because we were with Cinna and Bonnie, but it's just the thing that Emery, when she popped up, I was like,
you think that phases me at all?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? That like none of this like I don't think you understand. Bro, you can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about anything.
We collabed with Cinna, Bonnie, and Emery the other day.
That's great. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves, brothers.
Whoa, bro, are you okay? Are you good?
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Like, give me a minute.
Dude,
no, I'm fine.
it's okay.
I know it's okay.
Dude, wait, what's wrong?
Are we in therapy or something, bro?
Wait,
This
what
is
did I
fine.
say?
You said nothing. You said you did a collab. That's cool.
Dude, these people were so confused. They're, what are you yapping about? We just said Emery was a cool collab, and Mizkif got like visibly pressed.
You used to live with Emery, and then all of a sudden you wanted to use Emery to become bigger, and you couldn't. So then she broke up with you.
And everyone's been like having way more fun and doing way more cooler things.
What even are you spitting?
Dude, Emery used to always be in her room. She's like going IRL and having fun and doing a lot of cooler stuff now.
It's a good thing she disconnected from you because
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
You would have brought down the vibes with Emery, dude.
Yeah.
Facts.
Bro is so defeated, he just had to mutter facts.
We weren't even dating.
Well, of course, bro. Queen Emery was not dating someone like you.
By the God. Hell no. Fuck no. God no. Jesus no. Hell no, bro. Don't even say that word.
I thought Mizkif was comfortable around blackmail. It's like Pandora's box has been open, and like Mizkif is finally revealed for the cornball he is.
Because you're like a fucking psychopath.
Oh, I cannot. I don't need to be psycho.
Miz, when you're normal, even at parties, you stand around like this with a drink, and then you walk up to people and you're like, you know, I wouldn't talk to you if your viewership wasn't as high, you know? Like, that's literally what you do all the time. You bring up viewership even at parties.
And he's just laughing from that. What? It's so dumb. So stupid. Annoying.
Chat, because these people aren't real, dude. I don't take any of them seriously because you're not.
You're a fucking ego asshole.
Because I don't take any of you seriously because you're not actually my friends.
You literally
Wow. Wow. Yeah, you're not even my friends. Fuck. Yeah, but yeah, he's honest. He just want your audience. Yeah. And popularity.
What's the point of taking you all seriously? I don't care about you, any of you. All of you to me are just, you know what you are? You're all just numbers.
Unironically, this would be an actual.
Fuck, you're just numbers. You're just nothing. Only numbers. I know where I can earn money from who I can earn money from, who I can't. Yeah. I'm the best person. I can see everyone. What I can get from you. And if I can get anything good from you, then I won't be your friends anymore. Just numbers. Fuck. Dude, that's insane. Fuck. And I think he's serious. If it's really was serious, not just a joke, then yeah, that's just fuck.
actually funny bit if he wasn't a mentally ill, depressed, creepy goblin. When he was on steroids, he did bench 315, so credit where credit is due. People thought he was jokingly being an asshole, but he really is just an asshole. Veil has been lifted. Not even that. People knew he was an asshole. It's just people don't care as they watch to be entertained and for streamers and clout. If you think I'm on steroids, you're a moron. Like, actually a moron. Lighting, pumping genetics. It's actually the stupidest comments I've seen.
Huh?
What sponsors is that right now?
No,
Like,
I don't sell out to sponsors like you guys.
Can I ask, are they gonna put
You
like
literally
little-
signed
How
a
you
Rumble.
make the sponsor now?
You literally
Like,
signed
are
a
you-
Rumble, which means that you sold
Nah.
your f***ing soul for money and views. Not even views, just money.
I'm leaving.
Oh.
I'm leaving.
Jason got him so good, it looked like he was about to cry. What a genuinely weird dude. With pupils like that, bro has seen the truth from Full Metal Alchemist. Bro, this guy gotta stop with the suicidal stuff for sympathy. He's been pulling this for years. Go get help then, man. Stop trauma dumping on internet strangers. Not only is this guy a perpetual victim, he's a narcissist. He makes every situation about himself and tries to come out on top.
2022, while I was in Austin, I envisioned different ways of myself. Wow. We're gonna pull this, we're gonna ult, and we're gonna use this card. Well, I wonder how people that you treated badly feel themselves. Oh, that's right. We don't care about them because it's about you.
Say what you want about Asmongold, but dude hit the nail on top of the head here. Bro cooked them.
You should talk to a lawyer before you tell everybody that you've been on drugs nonstop doing crazy shit. Like, don't you think you should have probably talked to somebody before you said this? Like, damn, you did not need to say this, but it's been said. And that's it. No, I never have any, like, whenever a person goes and they do something that negatively affects another person, then my sympathy for that person goes down to zero. Zilch. Nothing.
The plushies gave him brain damage. Destiny, thank God Miskiff trending right now. Not as depressed as Kaya. The debunker and his girlfriend began role-playing as Emaru and Miskiff, and it's only been one day.
So,
Do you have more viewers?
Blue Jays max win double.
go to your room. Today, I literally told you today, you're kept at 250. She knows not to try going above that. Sup?
Wait, Miz, did you eat breakfast this morning, Miz?
Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You're looking fat as today, man. All right, Fandy, why are you excited about AFK Journey?
I'm excited for it because I like a lot
Okay, Jordan.
of the characters. They're also really cute, like Emily said. Yes, it's a good one.
Excellent shine today, my lord. Miskiff crashed out on Emaru's stream for no reason.
I'm gonna charge for like 30 seconds, so I'm good again. I'm sorry.
Got him.
Well, how does this work? Can we send you stuff to practice? Oh, yeah, you can send it. Yeah, I didn't do anything for this, but yeah, you can do it. Okay, you can send it, but I'm not sure in what way. You can send URL, and I can watch this. I don't mind to do this. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Not way. You can send this to me. The animation. Yeah. Okay. Then, yeah. Then, wait a second. I will take this. Okay.
Harder. Harder.
I hear you. I hear you. EX, Carter, that's me. Now, Carter, tell me something only you would know the answer to. You're not Carter, bro. You're not Carter, bro.
Animation itself, it's not bad. Yeah, it's actually looks cool, yeah, and smoothly. That's good, but for in especially for me, that style, I don't like this style really more this in this scoop. So yeah, I can't say that I like it, but yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, it if you will go to someone who like that kind of animation with these pixels, yeah, I think they will like it. I think yeah, that's not bad actually. But yeah, for me, it's I don't like it so much because that's just style which I don't like so much. Yeah, but actually animation is good, yeah,
Now, Carter,
and
tell me
smoothly. But yeah, I'm not sure in this in everything. This it's
something
just
on.
not so like from the top view here. Wait, where it was? Yeah, this one. It it was not so. But okay. Fuck. Fuck. Where's the view of the top? Yeah, it looks a little bit mix. Mess up. It looks mess up. Maybe it's only cause of pixels, but maybe in pixels art, it's in pixel animation that's normal, but yeah, for me it seems not so good. Maybe, but I don't know what you can do with that. Yeah, actually, so I don't like this very much. That's just looks a bit harsh to the eye. But yeah, I think yeah, that's not bad. Alright, it's not bad. I think there's a lot of work, but yeah. So yeah, fuck. Okay, then that's all. Okay, okay. Now I'm reacting on something. Fuck yeah, I'm better and better. Some someday I will be streamer who just will have a lot of videos and will just scrolling it, just find something good. Uh, but no. So yeah, let's finish up this thing.
I'm fucking done.
I'm done.
I'm fucking done. What? What? Dude, why do you do something like this? Fuck. Fuck. I don't understand this kind of people. Why did you do this?
It's like, oh great, my boyfriend's embarrassing me in front of my friends again for
Yeah.
nothing.
Honestly, valid crash out.
For legal reasons, that's a joke.
So he only crashes out around women? I haven't seen any clips of him acting like this around men. If someone did something so zesty as pouring out a glass of water with me in my house because they were upset, I would never speak to that person again.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at
This is how Israel. Okay. Mizkif.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This thing. Yeah, that's the same thing. Or even this plush is worse. Yeah. It's more painful when you hit it with when you hit someone with that. It's really painful. But it's not actually fun. Fuck, that actually was painful. Okay, fuck. I don't think. Yeah, okay. Okay, if you. Yeah, it's not so. Fuck. I just want to make content. Fuck. Okay. Remember, don't hit with that. It's a little bit too painful, yeah? That's not so bad, yeah? And push, it's really hard, yeah? You can hit people with that. That's really bad. Okay.
After getting hit by plushies. And Maru throwing a bunch of socks like, okay, this is the winner here.
A bitch nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No.
Bro even disabled the like and dislike bar. Like, are you serious? Isn't it kind of poetic how somebody who's so obsessed with viewership numbers and like clout is closing down their own like bar? Truly a sad day in Tectone's ex-boyfriend's life. Like, at this point, Baby No Money gotta edit Mizkif out of the video too. Then again, with Mizkif, the red flags were always there. He called Dan Clancy the best thing to happen to Twitch in years. Anyway, we got Mizkif's ex-boyfriend and Asmongold's Mike from PA, Tectone.
That nigga Mizkif. He a pussy ass for real. Subscribe to WestChat. If I am a bald loser who plays
Okay, that's all for today at least, yeah. So that was 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, then that will be over. Okay, so thanks for coming. Now we have 9 followers. Yeah. So have a nice day. Have a good night. I know what say your time. So good night, good day, and bye bye.